Alright guys, so for this one I'm gonna be installing, well, hopefully painting and installing this front replica Type R lip, aka chin spoiler. But there was like a little disaster with it, and it was that as you've seen in the previous video or in the radio video, that it was very flat. It was like basically went from there to there. So whenever you put it on here, this angle, it didn't match up at all. And every time I would try and put it on, like mount it there and mount it there, it would make this piece fold and buckle, and that was like completely unacceptable, and I couldn't have done that. So what I ended up doing, I took it back home and I put it on a space heater, because, you know, old 1920s apartment, there's no, you know, AC or, you know, or heater. So we have these little heaters. So I basically put it right there, and I had put a bungee cord from a hole right here to a hole right there, and I had a bungee cord going from here to here, pulling it this way, and I was forcefully pulling it, and I heated this up to at least 150 degrees where it melted it. So that's how I got this contour. And then now I could probably show you, but see, from there to right here, and that's gonna match up just nice. So I have this in the sun just chilling. I'm about to sand it, and yeah, and then you could see like little buckle right here where the plastic was like melting, and I had to like bend it, and yeah, it was pretty much a disaster, but I got it to work. And it's gonna look probably about 90% good, and that's totally fine with me. Alright, so as far as supplies, this is just some old 400 grit sandpaper that I had for years already. I just picked this up. It's molding tape. So the memory card just got full right now. So basically, you guys had already seen this. I lost the cap. The cap went flying somewhere. But this is the Desert Silver Metallic, same color as this, and hopefully this is an awesome match. It looks pretty good. I got this for 25 bucks, and this thing is full. Like, there's literally half of can or more. And so yeah, there's a lot of paint in these, and that's by Spray Max, and the guy, you know, he mixes it up custom. I asked them to make it a little bit lighter, since, you know, base coat likes to fade in the sun. So that's all good right there. I just picked this up. Primer sealer, just bonds and makes the base coat bond and everything, so it goes on fiberglass, metal, and more. So this should do the trick. And then also 2K Clear. This is their new Clear Rapid. This basically dries faster, so that's kind of cool. So gonna try this out. And how you use it, you get this little nozzle right here, you put it right there, smash it, it opens up a little chamber inside and releases the two-part, you know, like an activator with the actual material. Shake it, it's ready to go within like a minute of shaking. So yeah, so, and this is gonna help bond it also along with the screws. So first thing I'm gonna do is go off and sand it and prep it and then prime it. That's gonna be the first thing. So basically, long story short, just get a piece of sandpaper. I like to go in one direction. And basically everywhere that is shiny, make sure it's dull. Just make dull. Any type of imperfections or anything, just fill it in with primer. Can't really cut it down and sand out imperfections. So just gonna keep doing that, and until everything is completely dull, and then primer it up. Alright guys, so fast forward about an hour and 30. I'm at the garage, got the Acura right here, other Acura over there, and I got the lip right here. So I'm gonna basically do it here because I didn't want to get it all painted up and then have to be forced to slap it on the car and then have to be forced to drive home. So just gonna do everything here, mount it up, and let it, you know, chill, bake overnight, and cure. So right now, I'm gonna do a few coats of the filler primer or primer sealer, and then base coat, clear coat. Wish me luck. All right, guys. Also, make sure that the lip, the top of the lip, is always facing you when you first start, and especially if you're working like in a tight environment like me, because it's more greater chances to miss spots on the bottom than it is than the top. So if you're gonna miss a spot doing this, it's gonna be on the bottom, and you don't want to miss a spot on the top. So have it facing you so everything's flowing this way. But most likely, you know, you're gonna have a bigger area to spray. Alright guys, so first coat right there, just let that chill. Very, very important step is to make sure that your primer is dry to the touch. It doesn't have to be 100% cured, but just make sure that it already flashed off, nothing shiny, and yeah, make sure you get good coverage. But first pass, I'm going to do 3 passes in total, then it's going to be base coat. Alright guys, that's coat number 2. That's already all laid down, still waiting for it to flash. It's still kind of glossy, but yeah, but the best way that I found to clean, to spray, is about 5-inch short bursts, like 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2, instead of one long one. That's how you get all those stripes and everything. Just burst right here, here, just short burst, 5 inches at about 5 inches away or 4 inches away, because you still don't want to like have all your products spread out. You know, you want to make sure it gets on there, but you don't want to be too close or too far. So about 4 inches away. That's basically how I've just been doing it, and it's not, you know, too bad. I think I gotta like sand out a little bit right here where there's not debris, but I think where the plastic is kind of showing through, or it's like a high spot on the plastic, but I'll get that knocked down quick. Alright guys, so the third coat is finally dry and looks pretty good. I ended up taking a little bit 400 grit right there just to knock down barely the top stuff, but I didn't really touch anything else. So now is the pretty satisfying but scary part. That's gonna be the actual base coat. So gonna mix this up and get this in base, and that's gonna be kind of the rewarding part. But the only thing that could suck in this situation, besides an actual reaction, would be that this color is garbage. Like, it doesn't match the actual factory color, because I got this you know, matched up. That's the worst thing that could happen. But yeah, because if there's a reaction, I could fix that. But if this is this paint looks like ass, it's basically junk. So let's get busy. All right, so let's go. Alright guys, so that is first coat done. First coat is always a tack coat. That's basically base mixed with primer, but always get a nice tack coat in there. And then yeah, so, and I do see the little bit of silverish and goldish coming in right there. That is not bad at all. So it is kind of a very transparent paint, which kind of sucks, but this is gonna come out pretty dang good. Alright guys, so gonna get the second coat on and hopefully be done with this soon. Alright guys, so it could be a disaster. Basically, as far as how it is, it looks a little bit too silver. But yeah, this kind of sucks. That looks way too silver compared. But then again, right there is starting to look a little bit gold, but I just got to keep applying coats. We'll see how it looks. This is already the second coat, so we'll just see how it looks after probably about 6 coats, I'll say. Alright guys, so this could possibly be a big major fail because this thing is looking a bit too silverish, but then again, that is the gray primer showing through. So I'm just gonna put a third coat and yeah, let's just see if this thing actually gets dark, because this is a little bit scary and sketchy and it's like, man, this sucks. But it is looking goldish in person, but through the actual camera it looks silver. But you could kind of see how it's getting dark right here, and that's gold in my eyes. You always want to make sure your cans are mixed up, especially if you have a lot of metallics. Alright, so I gotta go through it a little bit more on the back side right here, and then I'll be done, but I'm gonna do that off the camera. Alright guys, so it's looking better and better. I'm actually getting a slight reaction right here, but when I fill that in with clear, it's just gonna level all that out. And plus, remember, I'm not aiming for perfection because this is gonna be basically sandblasted the first time I hit the highway. So it's looking better and better. It looks silver, but in my eyes it looks gold, so that's pretty dang dope. So yeah, so I'm gonna just do the rest of the coats and shoot the clear and be done with this. Alright guys, so got the third coat on. Yeah, it looks totally silver, but trust me, it does look gold in person. So it's starting to look better and better and better. Kind of getting tired, and it looks a little bit weird right there, but I'm just gonna soak all that up with clear. And yeah, so it doesn't look too bad. I'm probably gonna end up I don't even know what I'm gonna do, because I want to paint the other lip tomorrow, but I want to clear coat this today. So I'm like kind of up in the air with that, so damn. Alright guys, so I'm gonna put one more coat right there. This says already flashed off. And then I'm going to get the rear lip, and I'm gonna put just the you know, a little tack coat of the gray primer, but I'm not gonna make it completely you know, gray. And then from there I'm just gonna paint it with the base, but I'm not gonna put as much primer on the back one because I don't want it to, you know, be too light, because I think this is gonna be like too much of a shade light, but it's still gonna look freaking awesome. So I'm gonna put one more heavy coat and then get to the rear lip, and then what is that, I'm going to clear both of them together. Alright guys, so I got the rear lip, and this is the ITR rep. At this point, honestly, I'm just winging it. I'm just gonna do like a little mist tack coat, and then I'm just gonna go straight to base coat because I don't want this thing to be too light. But yeah, I have the other lip right here, and it's looking pretty good. So I'm just gonna get this one in base and clear them both. Alright, so there's just one light coat. That's just to get me a little bit of adhesion, and from there it's going to be base and then clear. So I'm not gonna film anything else. I'm just gonna get this done and then straight to clear. So wish me luck. Alright guys, so I just mixed this up right here. I already activated it. Now it's time to shoot some clear. So this kind of sucks, man, because it seems a little bit too light. Alright guys, so now it's time to spray the Spray Max 2K. Yep, it finally got darker. Alright guys, I'm just gonna spray this up quick. Alright guys, so there it is right there. This is just two coats. The first one was kind of like a little, like a medium coat. And then this one is just